Hello lurkers and hello archaeologists, I'm John Proxy, welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn adventure. This is a live stream edition. At least, another bunny lady. That's what I'm going with. About a ninja. I can't tell. No, they've got like two ears. I feel like I'd make them extra noticeable as ninjas. Hand this in so I can become a wielder of a bird. Welcome back, Alterian. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They've completed their return trip without any further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of after you've properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction... Paint as well. Plus, no, yeah, complete my induction. Alright. Let us start afresh, shall we? I think it's because the camera is slightly more over there than it should be. Annoying though, isn't it? You are welcome here, naive Alterian. That is a well-respected adventurer. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is almost heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right I tell you exactly what it is you will be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It's an all-encompassing organisation which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against the nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threats posed by the primals and the Garlean Empire and solving the many problems caused by the calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colours has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Lominsa afloat, whatever heading Chief Admiral Whirlwhib Blowfiswin sees fit to set. Okay, I need the camera to be slightly lower, I think. Or me to be slightly higher. I just don't like the... My neck line looks fine when it's looking at me properly. When it's looking down, it always looks really big, and I don't like it. Anyway, we'll live with it. As a part of this grand vessel's crew, you'll be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favourable, and the strength of our arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with the talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labours till her last breath, fights till her last drop of blood. We give our all in the service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Alterian, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering a Maelstrom's ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? Nah. No love for grandiose proclamations, eh? Ha! Such silent resolve is not uncommon among the brothers and sisters of the sea. Naive Alterian, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You're now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa Lominsa well, till sea swallows us all. I like that there's different clapping styles. It's a nice touch. But enough of that. Can you hear me, Naive? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Alterian. I've no doubt that you'll be eager to make acquaintance with your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay visits to your old ones first. Remember that you're now a woman of the storm. You're no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. Like, we're going to do basically nothing for these dudes. There are some friends here whom I'd very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Riki. Might be worth your while. How do I get my bird? You may now accept the quest, my little Chocobo, by speaking to... That's how I get the bird! That's how I get the bird. They forced it to be mandatory. That's funny. That was not the case. Or storm. Let's never do that delivery mission. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not reading this one because it's not a mainline quest, but I will do the mainline quest. Okay, I need a Storm Chocobo issue and leave it. Oh no, we're gonna have to buy it. Venture. It's gonna cost me 200 seals. Bollocks. We'll just do fates. Okay. Let's teleport to Buscron. That's not ideal because I did want the Chocobo before I did this, but I forgot you had to get 200 thingies, and I'm not doing the delivery mission. Perfect. Go away, map. I thought you said I was below the recommended level. How do I know how many tickets I have? $94. Okay, that does count. It looked different, so I wasn't sure. But like, I got a lot then. Let's have a look on the map. This is sadly the wrong direction. But it put me in basically the correct zone. Like, things that are decently matched to my level. Help me, Wood Whaler. That'd be lovely. Okay, that was too high level. We'll try that again. Okay, there's one up there. If I find the way out, I will go there. About this person. We've got chains in this game. I've got to remember that I've got an interrupt. Huh. Looks like I can't just walk straight up to the leader. Bit of a shame. Oh, I died! I wasn't even paying attention. Well, damn. Not that one. This is only a level 20. Third time's a charm, eh? See a fate over in this direction. I'm sure that's going to be a much better one for me. Did it just disappear? Well, that's a shame. Let's get our chocobo. That's not the chocobo, that's the archer quest. Let's do that then, whatever. Buscaron. I seem to remember he used to have loads of quests here. Ah, oh, he's on a chocobo, like a sensible person. Oh, hang on. Awesome. Attack this drunk. Level 22. Surely this will get me like 106 or however many. Mercy. 126. Cool, there's our chocobo got. Ah, you lot must be from the Archers Guild. Welcome, friends. Now, as your guildmaster would have said, I put in a request for some keen-eyed archers to help me track down a gang of poachers that's been plaguing these parts. If I may, it is not uncommon to find poachers in this region. While regrettable, neither the God Squiver nor the Wood Whalers deem them worthy of attention. Why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? Because there ain't no common poachers. They're power Mujukes gang. They say she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead, but I reckon she's hiding out there somewhere. Thing is, can't send my people out searching. I made a pact with the Red Belly Bandits. See, we stay out of their territory and they don't make no troubles for the Druthers. That being so, if I summon the mass ranks of the Whalers and the Quivermen, all 7 elves would simply break loose, assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention, of course. Needless to say, that's not an option. As luck would have it, though, I've got 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, all without raising no alarms. You understand, you may leave the matter to us. There, and I have split up and scour the area for any sign of the poachers. Should you discover anything, return to here and wait. We will reconvene and compare our findings ere long. I'm a rabbit lady. And it's so close, obviously, I'm going to do it now. Bunny hop. Bunny hop. Oh. I see something suspicious. Let's grab it like a rabbit. I don't know, rabbits can't grab things, they don't have thumbs. They can grab things with their mouths. Antelope doe. You're on my list. A spot of hunting. Am I poaching right now then? We were the real poachers all along. Poaching was the friends we made along the way. Okay, stop that, John. I need, yeah, I need 4. The iron leg trap. One more thing to find. I imagine this will be a multi-part quest. Level 28. Mining. Something suspicious. Empty mead bottles. Drink mead. Okay then. Go up to this chocobo keep. don't actually want to hire anyone. And here we shall wait. Ooh, hello, lurker. An iron leg trap, a poacher's arrow. These are both evidence of illegal activity, but nothing that will help us find power. Oh yes, forget this smells amazing, but it has a very subtle flavour. These mead bottles are but old refuse from before the Drufers were even built. There's no connection to the gang. What do you know of this power, woman? Sylphs? I know she is the most infamous poacher ever to walk the Twelveswood. A born leader, deadly with the bow, she formed her own gang of Miqo'te hunters. And they're hunters that are Miqo'te. They don't hunt Miqo'te. Very different gang. They were once apprehended and would have been brought to justice had she not tricked the foolish young sentry into releasing her before vanishing without a trace. Is that so? In any case, was it you? We've scoured the area and found nothing. How do we know that this power even was here? I say we inform God's Quiver and the Wood Whalers, taking care not to implicate Buscaron, and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archers Guild. Ooh, hello, Mona Coop. It concerns Gridania. Power Mijuk is a savage and utterly immoral poacher, whose actions, however, indirectly threaten the city's well-being. But what would a vagrant like you know of duty to no one's to one's homeland? No more than she, I suspect. How dare you, you and Naive, and you. Naive, say something. Nah. I'm a rabbit. You see, even she knows it to be true. Her silence speaks volumes. Damn it, Naive, say something. Nah. Stoic bunny. Fine. Why give me the choice? Now is not the time for this. Huh. Very well. We will return to the matter at hand. Mayhap we should take a second look at the clues we have gathered. Look all you want, though the trap and the arrow we found suggest poaching. There's nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think we should examine, Naive? The empty mead bottles. Why are you still carrying that rubbish? I told you, those bottles predate the Drufers. They have no connection with this matter. But if the bottles are so old, why do they retain the scent of the mead? They must surely have been opened recently. Wait, before the calamity, Buscaron once served as a sentry, and even then he sometimes spoke of owning this tavern, and it was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock. Some survived. Of course. Buscaron's scar, his old lookout post. It may not be power Mujuk, but we must investigate at once. Where'd that be? Take that circle off me. Where is it? Okay. What's up there? Run along. Ooh, hello, Lid. It is. I will be. I'm going to book next Wednesday off, but I will be coding tomorrow. Or in the morning. When it says day 19 there. You beat the key kernel, or are you a key kernel that beats things? Also, hello, Reed. Yeah, as somebody who, at some point during the pandemic, I was going to sleep at 6 o'clock and waking up at 4 in the morning. The day starts when I wake up and ends when I go to sleep. Because it's any other way of looking at it is just really confusing. Having to draw for my programming was terrifying. Any signs? I bought a load of assets and then never used them. Look, the ground is covered in Miqo'te footprints. These tracks are fresh, very fresh. I wager the bandits were alerted to our coming and fled, else they're hiding near. To cover! We're in danger. Eh? And there I was thinking we caught ourselves some of those meddling bloody masqueraders. Well, it's because I'm working. I chose pixels as well because I figured that'd be easier to draw. But I don't know. I just don't have the Because when I say I bought assets, I bought like very vague, like 1,000 pictures, and I looked through all of them and I'm like, yeah, all these look like they could be really useful. And then I just realised I'll never be happy with any of them. I'd be happier with doing something myself poorly than something that's good that doesn't quite fit what I want. Not that I'm complaining. Hiding your face is downright bloody rude when you ain't being introduced. Speaking of ill manners, don't you know it ain't decent to barge your way into a lady's bedchamber without knocking? You would lecture on manners? Truly I've heard it all. They have us outnumbered. We had best split up. The leader's mine. I'll try to isolate her from her litter. No. No, you don't. I know you're a cat person, but no. No. It's just weird. Sylvia, Naev, the rest I leave to you two. As you will. Show them the power of Bun. Probably better off just running away from us, to be honest, if you're poachers. Right. This one out. This one as well. We'll start with poison. And some heavy shots. Make sure I'm not standing where someone might hurt me. Straight shot there. It's heavy shots that I normally do. Yeah, there's a lot going on with the UI. You get used to it. All the writing on the right is just the quests I have. Because I'm using a controller, and this is an MMO, it's going to give me access to like 1,000 buttons at once. So if I hold down right trigger, I get these 8 connected to the 8 buttons. Left trigger does these 8. If I hold down right trigger twice, I get that side. Left trigger twice, I get that side. If I hold down both at the same time, I get these 4. I've got a fucking small army to fight, apparently. But yeah, I know the feeling. Like, I've watched people play Monster Hunter, and that looks confusing as fuck. I'm sure it makes sense if I start playing it. I might one day. I like myself some games. One day I'll make the one that I've been trying to make. Tomorrow, I'm planning on doing creatures, denizens. Was that the last of them? Have you seen Alia Poe? With me, I have. Tisk, tisk. That was a piss poor showing, sister. Are you calling yourself a keeper? A hunter with no fangs ain't nothing but prey. No. I mean, if you've got a headshot, you would have solved this problem by now. I mean, we're not against killing, right? We just murdered, like, her entire troop. Ah, bugger. Looks like playtime's over. Can't kill her yet because she's a part of the future plotline. Be seeing your sister. Right. Port's bus gone. Okay. Get my chocobo at some point so I don't have to run everywhere. Taunted by the picture of the chocobo on the map as well. Seven L's. They were at my old post and they drank my old mead. That stings most of all. Well, 'tis past time the proper authorities were informed. I'll send messengers to the Wood Whalers and God's Quiver. The Red Belly Bandits won't like it one bit, but I'll see that they're told exactly who the military is after. I only hope it'll be enough. Of course, Power Mujok's no fool. Now that she's been spotted, she'll break camp and be long gone by the time the next bell sounds. And the trail won't stay fresh long neither. Anyway, you've done me a great kindness, friends. Tell Luciana I appreciate her help. Yes. In fact, I'm probably... because that was a level 20 quest, and I'm level 28, I can immediately start the next one. Because that was an archer quest, specifically. Anyway, we want to get our chocobo, which means I'm going to teleport to Luminsa. Is this the Clementine? Farewell. Yeah, I'm not going to be up for much longer. A lot more lurkers around than I thought there would be. But yes, thank you for popping in. Hang on, I should know this. Oh, fucking hell, there's loads of people up. After castle, yes. Let's get my license. Pretty sure there's still a quest line to do, but I'm gonna buy. Where are you? There you go. Storm Chocobo Issuance. Do I just? Where's the stables? Once you have this deed, present it to Fragem. Fragheim. Where the hell's Fragheim? it must be upstairs. Should have teleported. Or downstairs. I'm already upstairs. Oh, there it is. At the reflections. Give me my bird. Okay. There you go. I like your silly mask. I'm not reading these because I only read the main quests and the archer quests. Yay! I have just the name. Not Quare, that's a rubbish name. There's Chocobo! I shall name you the name I literally ought to give you always. Balthazar! There we go. Lovely. Balthazar. Is that a Z or an S? I'll go with the Z, it's fine. That's his name. I get myself a very own Chocobo whistle. There we go. Actions and traits. Not that one. Companion. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to buy Gishel greens. Okay. I guess I'll put you there. Okay. That. But no. Companion. I want to summon you. There. Wonderful. So, I think if I go here to Bent Branch, I think that was a reason why I was keeping Bent Branch. I should be able to buy some Gishel greens. Maybe. I might have gotten that confused with something else. There's a farm around here somewhere. I might be thinking of the Bannock actually. No, it's here. There's some stables. Probably anywhere there's stables. I just happen to know where these ones are. There's a rare Chocobo breeder. Somebody sell me some stuff. Hang on, no, that was the shop. Look at that fat bird. Maybe I've got that wrong then. Oh, I only need that for combat. Anyway, yeah, we've got Chocobo! Now somebody sell me some stuff to feed it. Oh, I need the map. I mean, surely it'd be the Chocolate Keep. We'll get... No, because we'll want it in combat with us to train it. If I go into the Bannock. Got my own now. Fuck you, Chocolate Keep. I want to buy cabbage. To the Bannock. If they're not flyers. Yeah. Freedom. There's a repair shop. I think wherever they are, they're quite common. But, I want one now. I'm trying to find the building on the map. Merchant at Mende, I'll try you. Got all these things I'll never use. Okay, well, I'll get it at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, I love them! I don't know why they decide, like, this is going to be their identity. The horses don't exist. We get giant birds instead. You get different clothes for it and everything. Like, I had one that was dressed up as a wizard. Okay. We'll find the cabbage later. Where's my phone? My phone's not nearby. Let's do a quest. Yeah, but I don't want to go on a quest without my bird fighting by my side. Yeah, we didn't actually hand that in. Right, well, you can't use birds in the cities anyway. We'll hand that in, get another quest. That'll be fine. And, you know, there might be somebody in here. Terrifying mask. Singer. No. Sell me cabbage. Oh, I'm going to be named my Chocobo. Got a fine name, thank you very much. Fine. There are a bunch of shops around here, though. The florist. Cabbage is a type of flower, right? You're not a black rabbit. You're not even rabbits. There we go. Gish your greens. I'll have all of them, please. As much. I'll take a cherry bomb. Mammoth. And a wayward hatchling as well. Why not? I want all of these as well. Oh, interesting. I'll forgive your name for the time being. It's getting better. It's dast allergies I have, but although it's been really bad, so it might be hay fever as well. I've never officially figured it out. When I told my doctor, he was just like, "Yeah, probably." I was like, "Thanks, doctor." Yeah, GP, whatever. Ooh. There's... Right. Companion. No. Well, I can apparently take off the lumens and stuff. I can keep his gear. What am I looking for? Minion guide. I want a randomized button. There it is. Okay. Where's my minion button? Oh, it's there. Oh, down. Okay, but I did see. Oh, so I don't get the random button yet. Fair enough. Right, so now I can summon. There we go. Got myself. Just a crazy bomb. Look at those tiny little arms. I'm on a well over time. I've never had one of those before. I never saw that shop. 2 quests. But yes, yeah. It's still been quite bad. Because I used to think you couldn't take too much. What's it called? The hay fever tablets. And I was very much informed that you definitely can take too many. I'll try not to. But it gets really bad. I know when it's up because my chin gets really itchy. And I had it for like a decade before I decided to look online. Because I just thought it was a weird symptom. The idea of asking somebody why my chin is itchy. It's like, no, that's allergies. Weird symptom though. Oh yes, I know where I'm going. Boop my snoot boop. It's your robot. You have a snoot. Which is good. Get ourselves our reward. Welcome back, Naive. Sylvia tells me you've encountered Power Mujuk. No Gridanian could fail to recognize that name, so oft has it been spoken of such bitterness. I fear we lack the strength to face her ourselves. This is a matter for the gods' quiver and wood whalers. That you have confronted her and survived is a testament to your growing mastery of her art. But I was surprised to note that Leia and Sylvia were not at loggerheads upon their return. I presume we owe this unnatural state of affairs to your calming influence. No, modest to last, I tried not to interfere. Your every deed bespeaks a clarity of vision far beyond your years. I implore you to share that perspective with your peers and help them to grow into better, wiser archers. But I don't wanna. As you go forth and temper your skills in battle, know that we always look forward to your return. I get myself a goat skin jacket, which isn't as good as what I'm wearing. That is better though. I have that helmet that we can't see because you can't put helmet on top of bunny ears apparently. Do I not get a power? Maybe I got it first. Ooh. Now let's update that. Level 25 quest, I'm not going to be doing this just yet. Not until I Benadryl. Yes. I get lots of different ones. I buy them in bulk from online now. But I need to take... I can't remember what they're called now. Like the actual... well, I guess this is citrazine hydrochloride. But, these are expensive though. I ran out, so I bought the expensive ones. There's supposed to be one a day. I need to take more than one though. When it gets really bad. I'm going to tend to my fellow archers. Ah, Naev, I hoped you would come. I've never left. You may be able to help. I'm concerned about Leia and Sylvia. They show signs of losing perspective, and, well, mayhap it is best you see for yourself. Cannot help but feel that both would benefit from your counsel. Consider this a personal request, Naev. And I'll do this bit because it's right there. Oh gods. Did Lucienne send you to pester me, by any chance? This is hardly her concern, and it is most definitely not yours. If you must know, I've decided to leave the guild. I mean to track down Ramuh and finish what we started. The God's Quiver and the Wood Whalers seem content to ignore our warnings, but I will not let her escape again. I already made that mistake once, and it cost me my place in the God's Quiver. Aye, the foolish young sentry of whom I once spoke. He was me! We had her, Naev. There was no escape, but then she began to wail about a wounded comrade, one who would surely die without her help. She looked me straight in the eye and begged, and I blinked. I failed to see through the most elementary of rules. I failed Gridania and the God's Quiver, and while that can never be forgiven, mayhap I can reclaim a measure of honor by stopping her. But a wanderer like you would not understand what it means to betray your pupil. Worry not. I do not intend to leave just yet. I will continue to gather information till I'm certain of Ramuh's whereabouts. Make no mistake though, it is only a matter of time. Now run along, will you? Oh, and if you're so concerned about your fellow guild mates, you should attend to that moping Miqo'te. The sight of her shuffling around while staring at her feet is bad for morale. Not that it matters to me, Baka. Oh, it's you. Tell me, Naev, do you ever think about home? Do you ever wish you could go back? Mine was just another poor village in the 12th wood. The fields were more stone than soil, and merchants hardly ever bothered to visit. We didn't have a lot, but we didn't need it. And then the calamity came. I remember running and the screams. It was so loud, Naev, so unbearably loud. And then I was here in a strange city, surrounded by more people than I'd ever seen. I didn't know any of them. I knew how to hunt. I was always good at hunting, Naev, and the guild gave me a place to get better. That's just weirdly structured, that sentence. At least I thought I'd gotten better. Ramuh, she was so much more. I've been thinking, Naev, maybe this is a sign. Maybe Sylvia is right, and this guild, this city, is no place for an outsider like me. And so I've decided to leave. I'm glad to have known you, Naev, even if it was only for a short while. Forgive me if this is too selfish a request, but before I go, I would like to meet with you one more time. Alone, in the South Shroud, these Gridanians would not understand. But I'll do it later, right? I'll do it when I get the time. We have at Homecoming. We could do that now, but it's a level 25 quest, and I know I'm level 28, but I'm only at level 20 when it comes to my actual quest, I believe. Hopefully we only have to do this 8 more times. They've given me a teleport that goes directly to the correct place, just to speed people through the initial story. But all is well with the world. We finally did our quest, got ourselves a new bow. And of course, a large bird. Whew. Welcome back, Naive. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Oh, I get 300 storm steals for this? Never mind. I've got my bird now. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time in putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tales of your heroic. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Naive. Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? I neglected to mention that you'd already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sir. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... God, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. Oh, from the Star Wars. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of the experts, so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. That's a weird thing to say. I'm just going to go into work. Like every soul here, I love this patch of ground. I guess it makes sense. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Okay. I think I have to meet Titus now? Oh no, it's the sylph. I'm still on level 20 quests. Blimey. Minfilia needs you to investigate the sylphs.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Oh shit, I can't nod my head.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramuh.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramuh's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Oh, an unknown unknown.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Oh, rabbit.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
And Cred, you don't have to entirely talk in idioms, it's fine.
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Cool. Yes, our next primal will be Garuda, but hang on, where are we going? Back to New Gridania. Or Gridania, I believe you pronounced it. The Adder's Nest. For sale, who looks? But we know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... Oh, beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Still level 20. Give me a level 21... No, stop being level 20 quests! Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest, to seek to entwine your destiny with the twin adder. Good day, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalino, always a pleasure to meet the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the twin adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelfth Wood home. The sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder seed seer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The twin adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the sylphs' relation to the primal Ramuh has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, the beastmen will be beastmen. Though should... a bit racist. Though there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal may I've forgotten how to speak. May disturb the balance between Gridania and the sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramuh, or leave the sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. I'm a rabbit lady. The sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own, and I would not have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of productive parley. En route, there's a bit of French in this world, to Little Solace, you will come upon a hawthorn hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the sylph's favour. May your expeditions be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. Hawthorn hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing the West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. I'm a rabbit lady. Ooh, are we going to take the boat, or are we just going to teleport from Tiquara? That's what I'm going to do. Then we'll ride the bird. This way. Yeah, we've been at level 20 quests for goddamn ages. It was going really fast until we hit level 20. No, don't hurt her. Oh, no, I accidentally went to the wrong quest. And there I was thinking, you mightn't accept my kind. I accidentally went to the Archer quest, yeah. Did I just say that twice? Blimey, it's late. And there I was thinking, you mightn't accept my kind invitation. I don't recall inviting her, though. 'Tis rude to presume, missy, and I do so hate rudeness. Wait, it's not her fault, it's mine. I invited her. She's a member of the Archers Guild like me, and she's not a Gridanian. Ah, I do recall her face. Knows how to hold a bow, that one. Well, she ain't the typical recruit, but I reckon I might be willing to make an exception. No, it's not like that. I just wanted to say goodbye. I have, ever since I met Power. I've been at a loss, but I've realized now that my place isn't at the guild with the Gridanians. They'll never accept me. This is where I belong, with my people, carrying on our traditions, our archery, not Gridania's. It's all I have left, and I'm going with Power. Maybe you don't understand now, but just promise me you won't tell Lucian or Sylvia. The hells I won't! No. Naive! Ha! I had a feeling she might be harbouring a few niggling objections. Worry not, sister. Put an arrow in her. No! Ain't no love lost twixt ye and the guild, is there? Then what's the problem with feathering a bloody adventurer? No bugger will miss her. That's a difficult word to say. I'll miss her, all right. So just stop. Dear me, and I had such high hopes for you, Mr. Alapo. Waste of bloody time. A keeper's what's lost the nerve about as much use as me as a glass bow. But there ain't no sport in killing captured prey. Ah, I better not see Eva here again, because if I do, I'll show you what happens to prey what daft enough to get caught twice. Away, sisters, away. How do you do it, Naive? How do you live in peace in this place? How do you live in this place with these people? Why do you even bother? What have they ever given to you besides scorn? Well, what do you see in them, Naive? Even though you joined the guild after I did, you've come so far, so quickly. Maybe you've even surpassed me. I have to know how you've done it. I have to know what it is that I'm doing wrong. And there's only one way I can think to find out. Meet me at the Bannock. Okay, but I didn't mean to do this quest. I'm sorry, I'm doing another one. I wanted this one. Oh, it really is. You're actually forced to go on the boat. Never mind. I think that's next to the amphitheatre. Got a lot of quests to do before I should do that actual quest. Nope, I was wrong. Sure there's a sensible place. The teleport, but I don't know what it's called. Right. At that one. Go for these ebony stalls. There's Miqo'te. Any teleport? There is a teleporting thing nearby. Oh, what's this place called? Dancers Guild. Okay. Well. Alright, the ferry docked at the base of the hill will carry you across the lake to East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorn Hut without much trouble. Right. What's that? We don't want to become a lancer. But also, we don't have to go there now. And we can just teleport there. That was a weird thing. I guess it is normally quicker if you don't have the Hawthorn Hut yet. Indeed, I'm Elaine of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the sylphs, yes? All their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire came to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk, and they have their quirks, but so do we all know. Would you like to know more? How you do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the sylphs than I'll ever know. Better be a level 21 quest. Fuck me! So many level 20 quests. Come to learn a thing or two about the sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days. It's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared stories with those around the hut before, might have more luck with them. The sylphs, yes. Father told me of stories plenty of times. What I've always found the most captivating is how the concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest you end up in a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee. I'm going to pay no mind to what's behind the curtain. Quickest way to the Quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but I don't even think about trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. The sylphs? I skipped the line. Tell them to stop and they'll just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbour no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Yeah, they like pranks. Sorry, I accidentally clicked through a line. And while we're doing this, we have Halatali. It's a bit late now. No, I've got time to do Halatali. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, it's brought the memories floating back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe-tapping. The sylph once told me long ago that dancing was a time-honoured greeting among their kind. Do well to remember this. It just may help win the favour of our forest friends. Ah, still there, eh? Great. There's just one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. Earn their trust. You do well to bring along what was it again? My wife Rosa and I were just speaking about her not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Memory should prove more reliable, but mine own. how fast we can go. I'm not sure about it. It actually feels slow, but it is much faster. He is mounted. Thought it would tell me the literal speed, but apparently not. Peace offering with the sylphs. Were anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I feared they wouldn't get past. That wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. Dear no, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin. The oak chew. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an oak tree around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day where you just stimulated somehow with some of the this amber syrup, for example. You might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. I'm guessing that used to be a two-part quest. They cut. Oh, look, a wild hoglet. Let's kill that. And they just gave the item. I mean, companion knock will get acquired. Oh, do I not get that until later? Fair enough. Well, I have the things now anyway. The Chocobo can fight for you, but you've got to unlock that ability. Yeah, I need one more hog. A kingdom for a hog. Lure enemies away from the ruptured poison. Okay, cool. Dark Knight. Terrifying giant gnats. Worst enemy in the game. I've got my own poison. My own toxins. I found some Ochu. Start hitting the other things. Oh no, duty complete. Wonderful. Give another player commendation. Lovely. Right. How long? So no, I'll do that later. loads of oak shoots in the forest. I fought them earlier. Sense the presence of a powerful mark. I don't know what that means. Is it just that thing I thought? Right, let's run along now. Maybe we can make the sylphs. Would be nice. I went a weird way there, but... Ah, you're back! Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Miqo'te, but of course! Those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Anyway, a gift to Miqo'te will have the sylphs calling you friend and sister the moment they lay eyes upon it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. 21! First contact. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your Miqo'te well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh. Not to mention spare you from the god-awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reeks even rivals the breath of the mortal and put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today. Yes, the sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. Do not stop on by when you return. And do stop on by on your return, sorry. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it, for you regale me with your adventuring tales. I'm a rabbit lady. And afore I forget, don't go tripsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travelling safety, friend. Do pass along my regards to the weird ones. Need like a peg. It's good to see your knowledge of the Suffolk culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Ramuh. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many occasions, as a close ear to his tribe's elder. I see Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the malodorous root of the sylphs. The sylph Soador. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver. A missive from the elder Seed herself. Summarized letters contents, in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. War with the Exile has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see your return with good tidings. Why am I working for you? I work with the Reds. Off we go then. Hunter Scholar. I kill these giant gnats. How dare you be so large and terrifying? I shouldn't have teeth. It might be quite an interesting weevil. You never know. I don't want to judge. Ooh. Just drive through the Ziz. Ride, I guess. You know what, actually, we probably should prepare out here. Your music is whimsical, Kumaxia. Walking Ones is not familiar with this one. This one does not trust strange walking one. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. One of them's dance. There it is. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. Walking One would talk to this one. This one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. Walking Ones bring milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Walking Ones carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania. We're here to treat your people. Aye. We came to pay our respects to your elder and learn more from him. Learn from him more of your Lord Ramuh. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania? Walking Ones became a dancing one and brought milkroot, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one speaks no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Naev here is an oath of peace, penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Naiv's jig not insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncomfortably wary. It would seem we've no choice but ask around and see how we might earn their trust. I'm a rabbit. I'll take the weak sleeping potion. That would be lovely. I would love some weak sleeping potion. I'm not using it on the enemies. 29. For the quest, of course. 21 still. Say, Naev, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly of any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'm happy to join. Ah! Ow! Oh, those bloody leg cramps of mine are acting up again. Ooh, Walking One's knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Walking One would be friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of the weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learns the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Ha! Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder, one of the forest city, knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Nayev, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news, why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onwards to our next adventure. Nayev, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. An adventurer who comes to the aid of a local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland homes. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You'd be better off inquiring with Hera Amedia, or the Gridanians who reside here. She's most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defences. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorise the hapless residents. Zizgorens and the Gol Nats roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forests, they are not easy to come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Kumaxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks of this. Okay. Dinosaur from Jurassic Park. So close, it's probably easier just to walk over there. Normally we have to kill another gnat. Look at all these. Oh, it's the brownie brush. The gnat's gone. Oh, I have to fight these vampire. Need 4 of them apparently. Let's take these out. What's that cube doing there? Right. Player flying. Oh, not a cube. Look at the size of that one. You're not overgrown. That one over there is overgrown. Lazy Lawrence. Not hurting Lazy Lawrence. Seems cool. Here, Lazy Lawrence. We've got a quest to hand in. I'm friends with the sylphs. I cannot remember where this quest is going, to be honest. But we'll see soon enough. Dancing One is still here. Dancing One can dance all night, but this one's trust is not so easily earned. Dancing One brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing One kills Bitey Buzzy One. This one hates Bitey Buzzy Ones. Dancing One is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like Dancing One. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. This one asks Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. This Dancing One is not like other walking ones. This one can trust Dancing One. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and brushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one brings Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes. Dancing Ones must speak to these ones here and walking ones in Hut House. Find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one has seen. Still walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Yeah, I think this is our last quest. For the night. Shush. Shush, this one says still walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Oh well. Not that far to look above. Could have teleported there. Still might teleport. There's like the gambler's fallacy where you're like, well, I've done this much now, I may as well continue, and that's what I was doing there. I was like, no, I can still teleport. It doesn't matter if I'm right next to it. It's still faster. Men clad in strange armor. Why? Now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. A Reaper. What a crown. It's an aura, okay. Fearsome types clad, hid in tattoo and steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Okay. I am going to let you go. Farewell, of course. And thank you for watching this. I've been Jump Proxy. We want to be indoors. We want to have the sanctuary bonus. We want to be near a crystal at the very least. Yeah, I think this counts. Cool. Not how you tell, but I believe. Oh yeah, because of the moon. M-O-O-N, that spells moon. I've been John Proxy. I've been having a Final Fantasy 14 adventure. This has been my part of Project Life stream. Play all the Final Fantasies I am. Anyway, thank you for watching.